Hi, do you... It's okay? Yeah. No, it's okay. It's a great pleasure to host you here. My name is Arzu. Let me introduce you in one phrase. I've been managing all entrepreneurship programs and all entrepreneurship centers in here since 2009. So it's been a long time. And I prepared you a small and really brief presentation in order to make you understand where are you. So let's start by clicking. Yeah. First, we are in a Istanbul Technical University's campus. This university has established in 1773. The meaning is it's older than Turkish Republic. So this is the most powerful technical university in Turkey and in Istanbul, of course, and with 14 faculties and 6 research institutes. In this main campus, we have 40,000 people living. So it means that it's a small village, and our university has a huge amount of ABET accreditation programs in the world, and we have 2,400 faculty members. And this university, yes, this university established a science park in 2002, and this is a building of a science park. We have 10 buildings in this main campus with 130,000 square meters, and there's more than 260 companies working in those companies with 7,000 total staff. Let's directly skip to the entrepreneurship ecosystem. But before, I want to mention you that in all technoparks or science parks in Turkey, we have more than 70 technoparks in Turkey. There is a huge tax exemptions. So if you establish your company and if you are eligible to be a startup in those technoparks in Turkey, you have lots of advantages. Let's say, for example, if you gain some money from your R&D activities, you don't pay the taxes. If you pay taxes for your R&D stuff, the government give another incentive and don't ask for those taxes. So the reason of this tax exemption is to motivate the Turkish companies and of course the international companies as well to develop R&D projects. And there is VAT taxes for software companies, plus there are lots of incentives for university academicians as well. So please remember those tax exemptions, because I'll skip to the startup programs. We have lots of companies, national and international. Until this slide, all the technoparks has approximately the same advantages and same facilities. Buildings, lots of seminars, trainings, plus the tax exemptions. But in İTÖR Teknokent, the main difference of İTÖR Teknokent are the entrepreneurship programs and the facilities. The first part, the blue part, is owned by our university, and this is only for Istanbul Technical University students and academicians. It's founded in order to inspire them regarding finding a good idea to come to İTÜ Çekirdek and develop their projects and establish their startups. But the other colors are owned and managed by our science park, and all of those boxes have different facilities and incentives for startups. Tomorrow, in another session, we will go deep down for those old programs. But today, in order to not bother you too much, I'll only tell about İTÜ Magnet. This is the place that we are making this meeting now. But in a small words, No, it doesn't work. Small words, İTÜ çekirdek. In Turkish it means İTÜ seed. In English it means İTÜ seed. This is an early stage incubation center in another building in this campus, who helps the ideas or the projects to establish their startups. So let's say that this is a bridge between idea and startup. And İTÜ Magnet is a bridge between startup to scale up. İTÜ Magnet is a place where startups start to become scale-ups. And Innogate, this is a global acceleration program supported by Istanbul Development Agency. This is another program where we help small and medium-sized companies to go global. So tomorrow you'll learn lots about those programs. So let's skip to where we are. ITU Magnet, in a small words, it's a startup ecosystem magnetic center, and we host all kind of startups who has started to get invoices. Let's say which have one or two at least clients could come and apply to ITU Magnet and could take the advantages of lots of services and try to become a bigger startup. Let's say this is as I said before, this is a place or a program or a center for startups to scale up. And we accept participants, for example, who support entrepreneurs, for example, such as lawyers, accountants, VCs, and patent offices. And ITU Magnet will be very happy to host you because all those incentives that I mentioned at the second slide, all the tax exemptions plus all the facilities are valid for the international startups and companies as well. What we provide, as I said, this is a tax-free co-working area. The first floor is a common workplace, and the second floor is a dedicated seats. So, for example, tomorrow you will understand how to establish your company in Turkey. So, after establishing, it will be a very easy process to come and start to work in our community. Plus, we are about to open an prototyping laboratory behind you, and in I think 1 or 3 months later, it will be ready to develop all of your hardware products with lots of facilities. And in this center, we organize lots of events, trainings, seminars, keynote speeches, because we believe in synergy and sustainable growth. And synergy and sustainable growth only comes by sharing and learning and growing. Those are, if I missed to say, this place is only a 1-year-old center, and in only 1 year we organized hundreds of. Oh, sorry, I passed only from my. Sorry about that. It's not synced. Prototyping lab plus events, and in only 1 year we organized lots of events and hosted lots of events. I think this is the part where we nourish the ecosystem. Now ITU Magnet is occupied 75, it's unsynced, sorry about that. Now it's 75% of our center is occupied, and we have 63 resident startups with approximately 200 co-workers, and all of our resident startups revenue turned to $3.6 million revenue in 1 year. So, and we have lots of investor partners because the main reason why we established this center is to help the startups to scale. So in another word, we are trying to help them to find investors. We organize lots of demo days, lots of early customer days. And we have different kind of participants supporting the ecosystem. So my last words, it's a very great pleasure to host you here. Hope that some of you will establish your startup in Turkey and will be one of our members. We will be gladly host you in ITÜ Magnet. And thanks for organizing the event Startup Istanbul in here. We are very happy to be a partner of Startup Istanbul as well. Thank you very much.